Yes, people, I'm here in Bali, and over the last couple months living here, whilst creating content, I've noticed one thing. This island has become an absolute hotspot for digital nomads. But what exactly do people do to fund such a luxurious lifestyle, and how much money do they make? Today, we are going to find out. But first, what exactly is a digital nomad? To put it simply, a digital nomad is someone that leverages technology to work remotely anywhere they like to in the world. They are location independent, which means they can work from anywhere with just a decent internet connection. And here in Bali, you're going to find them absolutely everywhere. From the cafés, to the beaches, to the gyms, and even luxurious villas. But the question still remains, what exactly do they do to make their money? Let's find out directly from them. I am here at Canggu Beach, and this is one of the most popular spots for digital nomads to set up their outdoor office. And I've found someone that's been doing this for a long time. Is it this man here? So yeah, we're going to try and find some people setting up their outdoor office on the beach. So what's your name, mysterious man?
The mysterious man's name is Emil.
Emil.
Yeah.
And whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Sweden.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in Bali?
Like a month now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
Oh, I don't have like a title on it actually, but it's I'm föreläsare in Swedish, and you don't know what that is.
Furlough?
Yeah, I'm like I'm doing lectures for
Lectures?
for
So like a public speaking?
Yeah, through the internet or through Teams.
Oh yeah. Microsoft Teams, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how did you get started doing this sort of job?
I don't know really. I needed a job, and my friend, she needed someone to do a job, and I did it. So now I'm here. I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you do, and doing this job allows you to travel the world whilst you're doing it?
Yeah, I guess.
Because you could do it through Microsoft Teams, so it's pretty
I-
remote.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I have some ice cream here though.
It's all right.
That's fine. Yeah.
So, what's one thing you wish you knew before starting this job?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No. Chat. I mean, maybe AI.
AI.
Yeah.
It's the best. I use it for everything. I don't feel like leaving you out. What sort of job do you do for a living?
I'm a salesman.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can pretty much do everything from the computer.
So what's one bit of advice you could give to the people that are watching?
About working.
About you know, if they wanna work online and travel around the world.
I'm not too sure. Like, you should enjoy your life while working. It shouldn't be like working 5 days a week, and then enjoy the weekend. If, working around the world is the thing for you, then go for it.
Yeah. Nice. Sweet. What about you?
I would say look for a company that's pretty open to it, and also see it. I mean, these guys who's watching probably wants this kind of job right now, but it will probably take some time to get there.
Yeah,
so have like long goals.
Yeah, maybe build your skills through like a course or something like that. You have to get good at a skill first, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the best is if you're like a specialist, right?
So I'm about to go to the gym, but I'm not going to train. I'm going to do another interview at the gym. When I got to Bali, I noticed that the gyms were quite expensive. However, when I did invest in one of these gyms, I actually met about 3 or 4 different influencers. I met Tristan Social, I met Hamza, and I met a guy called Nightscape. All 3 of these people are big influencers, and they all followed me back. Investing a little bit into an expensive gym, you can make your money back through opportunities like that. So we're going to go to the block gym, and I'm going to get an interview over there. Let's go. I'm here, and we have got
Daniel Cuttle.
Daniel Cuttle. And where are you from, Daniel Cuttle?
England.
England, the British Isles.
Yes.
Right then. So, how long
Filipino.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Half
nice,
Filipino as
nice mixture. So, Daniel Cuttle, tell us what you do for a living.
I make YouTube videos
Yeah.
and I box and I do a bit of martial arts. But yeah, I'm up and coming. I don't make enough to live out here yet, but that's why I've come out here to learn the skills too. And all of a sudden, I've got a sponsorship.
What's one thing you wish you knew before starting your career as a digital nomad?
Obviously, at the start, you want to dip your hands in all the pies to know what you want to do. But once you know for a fact what you want to do and what is the best thing, just go all in. Now I know it's martial arts, that's all I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to excel quicker. And YouTube, like YouTube and martial arts. Before I was messing about a bit I did Amazon FBA back in the day, I did reselling, whatnot, but now I know what to do. And I'm going to stick with it.
If you had to start from zero today, what would you do?
Does that include the skills I have now, like my brain? Do I have my brain now?
No, just say you got all your money's dissipated.
But do I have my brain?
You got your brain, yeah, I guess.
It'd be easy, mate. I'd just fight. Just do loads of fighting and film it. That's what I'd do.
Simple. Nice. We'll take it. How did you get started doing what you do?
Well, I think everyone as a kid wanted to be a YouTuber, but I actually wanted to be a YouTuber. Like, as a kid, I used to make Fortnite videos, little live streams, and I just like making movies. Like, I studied media. I like watching movies, mainly YouTube, making videos. Yeah. I just always knew it was going to be videos. And
So you started watching it, and then you thought, I'm going to do that.
I just did it. I didn't think about it. I just did it.
Would you say that's the best advice for someone trying to do it? Just do it.
Just do it. It's cliche, but it's simple. But all the simple advice works. You just have to do it.
Yeah, man. And plug yourself. Tell people, where to go, where to find you.
YouTube, Daniel Cuttle.
Right, boss. So right now I'm in a co-working space with a load of studios, and I'm actually going to interview one guy that I network myself with, and he's helping me out to build up my business. So let's go in. So right now we are here with
Roland.
And Roland, where are you from?
I'm from Budapest, Hungary.
So how long have you been living in Bali, or do you move around a bit?
Yeah, I do what I call the seasonal living. So basically I spend winters in Bali when it's cold back home and it's gray and everybody's depressed. I just skip that part and I come to a beautiful Bali where everybody's happy and everything is green, sometimes rainy, but it's a different vibe. And
Tell us what you do for a living.
I help freelancers, coaches and content creators build their online businesses.
Nice.
So essentially I run an agency that helps grow online businesses for people.
If you had to start from zero today, what would you do?
That's a really good question. What I would do is make sure that I'm good at a skill. Now, this skill does not necessarily have to be something that you do online. You can be a carpenter. If you want a lifestyle where you travel, obviously it helps if it's online, because then you can do it and scale it online. So I would get good at a skill, which is, if it's online, it can be marketing, it can be AI, it can be prompting AI. The other thing I would do is start creating content, because one has to realize, or what I say and I believe in, is that everybody's going to become a media company. So as we were influenced by media growing up, we understand that, first of all, you get influenced, you can influence, and you can make an impact.
What's one thing you wish you knew before starting life as a digital nomad?
That's a very good question. First of all, digital nomading life looks amazing, because it's like you travel, you're on the beach, you're surfing, but you still have responsibilities in life, and just because you make money online, it doesn't mean that you do not have to take care of your responsibilities. Now, some of the responsibilities are your health, your mental and physical health, your community, your friends, serving, whether you're in church, whether you're helping the locals. One of the most critical ones for me is the mindset, because you will go to places that other people like you go to, and other people are ambitious, and you will see people succeed and be ahead of life, and you should never compare your chapter 1 to other people's chapter 20, because then you start suddenly getting a little bit overwhelmed. And I've gone through that several times. Even though I feel successful and I'm considered successful, there's always a bigger dog in the room, right? And if you're always comparing yourself up, which we do, you can develop this mindset of oh my God, I'm not good enough, or you put your self-worth to some outcome that might not be as important as you think. So mindset work and identity shifting, those kind of things are, I think, the most important in order to make your life successful.
As I said before, I actually met Roland in a camera shop, and then now working together, helping me out, helping me level up my business. So Roland, plug all your stuff you want to tell people to the camera, the people watching, let people know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to sell here, so just get better, start creating content, get a skill set. Follow me on wherever you want to follow me. It's Roland.Bernath, that is Bernath. And if you're ever stuck in life, whether starting your offer, launching your offer, or getting your business started, I'll be the guy to help you out. Thank you so much.
So, one thing I've noticed about trying to film this video for you guys, people are a little bit cautious when it comes to, numbers, asking them how much they earn. And that was the main thing that I wanted to find out. So, I'm going to have to push a little bit harder. We're going to get some answers right now. And I'm actually going to go and speak to a guy that I met through Fiverr. Fiverr is actually the way that I quit my job myself to become a digital nomad. So I'm going to pry a little bit harder now. And we're going to finally find out how much you can earn as a digital nomad. So let's find out a little bit more. I'm going to stop waffling. I am outside here at Bali Burrito Club. And I'm with...
Henry Chan.
Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Hong Kong originally.
What exactly do you do for a living?
So I run a marketing agency. That's my main business. I do lead generation for high-ticket products. So I basically build the funnels, run the ads, get the ad creatives made, basically anything that's needed to get people knocking on the door to buy high-ticket offers.
Okay, so it sounds like a pretty lucrative business. Can I be a little bit cheeky and ask how much you're doing like that? Just ballpark it, maybe.
In a good month, maybe 30 to 40K.
How did you get into that sort of line of work?
So when I came here 5 years ago, I just wanted to work remotely, work from my laptop, and I was basically doing anything I could to survive. From writing articles, making social media posts, even done like photography, acting, everything. And the good thing about living in Bali, it can be pretty cheap to live out here if you want. So I was able to get by on like $1,000 a month for pretty much my first year. And then I basically just started learning more skills and was able to scale up from that. So
What's one thing you wish you knew before starting this sort of line of work?
I guess the biggest lesson is that there's a lot of money in certain niches as long as you find the right ones. Because before I never thought like this level of income was possible. Yeah, man, I was basically just taking on a lot of like little jobs, $500 a month, like stuff like that. And I think pricing myself in a way that correlates to the amount of value that I bring. So for example, if I bring a client in like 200K a month, like I'm not going to be charging $500, right?
Of course.
And that's going to be lowering my own value as well because they'll see me as a non-legit option. So yeah, pricing myself in a way that is according to the percentage of revenue that I bring them or a percentage of profit, that's when my business was able to grow.
Nice. That kind of leads on to our next question, which is kind of similar. But if you could give one bit of advice for someone that wants to work online, what would you give it? Just something pretty simple. Doesn't have to be too complicated. Just one short piece of advice for the viewers watching.
Yeah, I mean, just build your portfolio, believe in your skills, and then price yourself, like I said, on the value that you bring the client. So I mean, it might not apply to all gigs, but I think a percentage of profit kind of deal just makes the most sense for the client and you, because in that way, the client actually has less risk if you think about it, because they're not paying like a flat retainer. They're paying you on the amount of money that they make. So they're a lot more willing to agree to those kind of deals.
Nice. Well, that was perfect. That was a really good answer as well. Thank you so much. Concise, we like it. If you want to drop your socials or anything like that?
Yeah, so my Instagram is Henry K. Chan. I also run this burrito restaurant here that I opened up with my friend. It's called Bali Burrito Club. You can search it up on Instagram as well. If you're ever in Bali, we're on Grab and Gojek, so give us an order.
Sweet. And actually, I should mention, I actually met Henry through Fiverr as well. Like, I've been doing street interview stuff on Fiverr for a long time. We started speaking on Fiverr. I did a job for him back in England, and then when I was in Bali, he reached out. He says, "Oh yeah, let's come meet up." Did another job for him, and here it is.
Yeah, Ryan's the best at street interviews, so I was glad that he popped up in Bali. Yeah.
That's it, man. And the burritos are actually banging. Not to be bigging each other up a little bit, but honestly, the burrito bowl's here, and it tells you the calories. Most places don't tell you the calories. So this is the spot, man. That's it. Nice one. So as you can see here, a bit of a change of location. I'm here in PP Islands. as a digital nomad myself. But one thing is pretty clear. Everyone pretty much gave the same kind of answers. So this kind of proves that whatever you do, you can take the advice given from this video and put it into whatever you do, and you can become a digital nomad yourself and have the freedom to travel wherever you want. So if you want to work remotely, travel to places like Canggu or Phi Phi Islands and stay in bougie villas and apartments with beautiful views, you absolutely can find a way. Even for me, I actually turned doing street interviews into a full-on business where I'm earning 5 times the amount of money as I was before, grafting my arse off. And honestly, moving to Southeast Asia makes it a lot easier because the expenses in these places are a lot lower. So why not take the risk? And if you have a product or service that you want to promote, make sure you get at me because I'm the best at street interviews in the business, as mentioned by the last guy, Henry. I do UGC, street interview content, whatever you want to promote your brand. Let me know, drop me a comment or reach out on Instagram at CRMPTS. Or you can check out my Fiverr link in the description. Click on there and you'll be able to have a look at all my prices and the different things that I offer. And I even did it with a small following. I only had like 2,000 followers, and I ended up turning a small idea with street interviews into a full-on business. And now I do this full time. I quit my job. Check my last video if you don't believe me. That's just a little insight. But I will be telling you a little bit more. But for now, see you lot in the DMs. Give this one a like and a comment for me so I can go to the next place. Hopefully, it should be New York, so watch out for that video. Thank you very much.